Okay, it's been silent till now because I was still setting things up and it ain't the brightest, I guess. Gonna make sure I have the setup so I can see all this. Okay, just so I can have beautiful chat. Oh, is my face censored on this version of things? Okay, so Dungeon Crawler, Elden Ring, Bloodborne build. Hola, Romeo. Wherefore thou I go in this venture out there. So, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Simple enough of a book, simple enough of a premise. Gonna be going into it. He's a young man. I'm trying to figure out if I should spoil it, but let me just go along with it and see how it goes, as well as how this fresh build works. Because blood, who knows how I'll go in this. May there be blood. So it starts off with Carl, rough and tough sort of guy. Not very smart, but a little bit clever here and there. He gets into, it starts off with him, you know, smoking, drinking, playing video games. Actually, no, he just woke up from a dream in this thing. The cat sort of, he basically has a girlfriend. He lives with a girlfriend. She went on vacation. He found out that she cheated on him. Well, suspected because of an Instagram post of the ex-boyfriend, her sitting on the lap of the ex-boyfriend. Long story short, he has this little cringy speech about not liking drama. Okay, and he has this show cat that he's taking care of. Looking for a new place, gonna pack her shit up. I don't know the deal. Doesn't really matter because, yeah, tombstone riding, but those tombstones are very toomy, okay? They are transparent. At least they don't get in my way here. There's several tombstones in From Software games that do get annoying, but that's not really the important part. I don't think any of this is important, so having some fun with that. Yeah, Wicker Man. I'm not gonna fight him. Blood for the blood gods. I'm not giving him the satisfaction of that yet. I'll be back for you, Wicker Man. Decent Nicolas Cage movie? I guess it depends on your particular preference for Cage and that sort of movie there. But besides the point, so Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I will get back to, especially if the cats or other things don't distract me. Cats, chat, yeah, all the same. No, not really, but as far as the distraction, like one, why are you calling me? And talking about cats, the show cat in Dungeon Crawler Carl is quite interesting. So, she jumps out the window, he cracks the window open to smoke. He's a smoker, a man's man, he's in the Coast Guard. Not the manliest of the armed forces, but good enough. But he cracks the window, the cat jumps out. He ends up like, he's just in his boxers. He throws on a leather jacket because he's a man's man. This guy's Carl. I guess I'll be using his name a lot. But yes, he's a man's man, I guess. But he puts on his, the girlfriend he just broke up with because she was in the Bahamas with an ex-boyfriend. You know, he broke up, no drama, didn't like drama. And pretty much the cat jumps out. It's freezing outside. It's Seattle. You know how it goes with that. And let's put this up there, okay? As I said, it's always going to be a complex mess between concentrating on one thing mentally and one thing tactically within the game. But he jumps out, the cat jumps out, he throws on the girlfriend's Crocs, a leather jacket, just in his boxers in the freezing cold. And, you know, the cat is yowling, as cats tend to do, and, oh, suddenly, alien invasion happens. Hitchhikers... Sorry, the cats just, ran around in my room. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Besides the point, cool cats, saved the day. Okay, but, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Sorry why that was eluding me. You know, aliens come. Doesn't blow up the Earth like there, but pretty much anyone who's indoors gets collapsed like they're within a giant aluminum can. Because that's how he describes all the buildings disappearing. So, he's out in the cold, everything with a roof above it is gone, he's with this cat who's yowling, he doesn't know what the hell to do. All of a sudden a voice comes into his head, and very possibly, you know, a voice goes in his head, a stairwell just appears out of the ground. So he goes in, because it's warm, he's cold, okay, he goes in, checks it all out. A voice announces in his head, "You're in a game. Welcome to the World Dungeon. Earth signed into a contract with like the Aztecs or Mayans or someone to pay back a certain thing like thousands and thousands of years ago. But they're coming to collect the debt. They take all the materials, but they're giving the Earthlings a chance to do this dungeon, go down the stairs, and you have a chance. If you can survive this death battle, you can get all the rights to the Earth back." But we'll get into that later. So he goes in. It's pretty much some interesting RPG mechanics. He goes in with the cat. It's quite awkward overall. Some rules here and there. Not going to spoil the details because I think they're good enough. All this is told from Carl's point of view. A rather gruff guy. You have to sort of get into his personality to like that particular thing. But that's besides the point. Moving on, he goes out. He gets sent out into this first floor of the dungeon, and the cat is getting involved, given trouble. They were told to find this sort of a tutorial guide. So they see a big neon sign. He takes the cat over there and like, yeah, here it is. Instead of that, the NPC voice, the AI voice, should I say, which is gonna be a factor in this. Common interesting little thing to the series that we'll be getting into. The voice comes on, "Oh, you set a trap," and fucking goblins come down in like some sort of rusty ass, crunky ass vehicle. And again, failing on the multitasking here. Okay, so let me do a couple things because I'm also listening to the audio book as I am going along. So let's get into this. I'm using that as a aid, not that I need it. So the murder dozer, I think they call it that. Who the hell knows? They got a good depiction of it. Just imagine one of those roly-poly murder dozers things. Okay, apply the right stuff, man. Get this right, going into combat. Okay, Bloodbuild, blood for the blood gods, people. Okay, fairly effective. I'm liking it so far. First combat, then there's ooh, crickets. A delicacy, I guess, and that will come up. Ah, yes, blood for the blood god. Give it to me, baby. Sorry. I like that. Pretty fly for a white guy. But, yeah, he's in the dungeon. He's gonna get ran over by some murder dozer thing. He runs away. They see the door to the guild's guide. Or the... I forget what it's called at the moment. But pretty much where he has to go to do certain things to learn how to survive. They managed to crack open the door. The NPC in charge of that, much like the Scorpion. Okay. Screw you. I don't like you. Yep, slices, dices, mixed julienne and fries. But, you know, they get the NPC to sort of open up the door while they're being chased by this murder dozer thing, helmed by 3 goblins, you know, like from fantasy things as remarked. So, door, there's rules, you know, that's going to come up also. There's these rules in place where he can't just let them in while a encounter is in session. Or at least that is his particular excuse. His particular excuse that comes true. He gets, basically he has to kill the murder dozer thing. The cat goes in. They manage to slip their way in. But they still got to deal with the murder dozer, okay? Him and his cat. So when they came in, they got all sorts of boxes. And guide lets him get access after a brief explanation about what all that fun stuff does. So, yeah, you know, you have the know, and you speak the lingo, and he goes out, finishes up with the goblin, the final goblin. Learning about all this stuff, he ends up just basically punching the shit out of these people. Okay, effective enough. I love that beautiful beam footage. And let me drop this for now. Oh, let's hope no one's, because time doesn't pause when you pause. Okay, so get to the next place. Nope. I don't like those things. It's not really good to do that to me. Shooting at me should not be allowed. And yeah, okay. Let me just duck and run. Duck and run. So, gonna. Oh, doesn't seem to be that great. Okay. Ow! Right in the face, Lara. Okay, so he goes out. He ends up defeating them with bare hands and his feet, which is going to become a thing. Okay, his tootsies. Okay, he finally slams the final guy from the top of it. The murder dozer sort of boils over because the engineer just got killed. He runs away. And he gets in the room, and it's done. The whole series is over. No, joking about that. Basically, that's the start. They sort of get the tutorial of how to do this. They get some loot boxes because he's the first dungeoneer, or dungeon crawler, they call it, to bring in a cat. He got a legendary crazy cat lady achievement within this particular game that's going on. So he gets that. So he gets other loot boxes for like pretty much one special one that's done in a very sexy voice for killing the goblin with his feet. The NPC, the AI operating this whole game seems to have liked that and finds it amusing. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye, runes. Fuck myself over there. But yeah, that's the life of a dungeoneer. I'm gonna call it a dungeoneer instead of dungeon crawler. It's a little bit too difficult, so we'll go with dungeoneer. Load screen's ass. And I got no mute button, so you might hear a few things when I do a few other things. Because that's just how it's going. Raw dog, headset, which might be why it doesn't sound as great, or maybe I even sound better. Because, let me try a little bit of electrical on this little thing here. Give a little spice to this life. Oh god, they're still taking forever to sort of cut down. This isn't... It's not blood enough, I guess. Yeah. Okay, bouncing. I don't like those things shooting at me, so I will take that out of the equation. Electric doesn't die, and I did not see him. I did not consent. Okay, let me heal. And run. Didn't work out for me last time, but sometimes running is the smartest thing you can do. Even in the series. And that's what Carl and Donut. That's... Oh, I forgot. The cat's named Donut. Technically, it's... Oh, God. Yeah. Caught in a corner. Should have went for the Site of Grace instead. Let me pop some of the stuff in electric. It's not the greatest way to go about this. Let me make an adjustment, give myself a little bit more blood. It's gonna sort of hurt in other areas, but fine, fine, fine. Won't have to give the buff to give the extra. Actually, might actually weaken it. So we'll see. Okay. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I can do that. But they go into the dungeoneering, they get a whole bunch of loot boxes. You know, they don't have to pay for it. Achievements sometimes give loot boxes in different rarity. Typical stuff that any gamers would know about in general. But that is the start of that. The legendary cat box gives a pet biscuit. The Mordecai is their game guide, is the term they use for him. And you know what? I was going to give a little bloody... I'm going to play with this. Give myself a little bit more bloody bloodness with my main hand weapon. It's going to sort of hurt me in other ways, but... Oh! Also, give my spirits a big boost, or a little boost. Whatever sort of boost. So, Ashes of War... sort of pop off. Okay, yeah. Let me not do anything too special. This is actually fairly nice. Which do I want to do? Yeah. I wanna keep this very bloody. Okay, very bloody game for Bloodbuild. And I want to get all that blood out. Whoa. That sort of sucks. Ooh. That does not feel good, people. What am I doing with this blood build? Maybe I'm just need to get good, guys. Okay. But yes, Carl deals with the dirty deeds done. Dirt cheap, maybe? That's what I'm gonna go with now. Let me just run and not even bother with pulling some of these people. Okay, yeah. Get to the Site of Grace and you know, I was supposed to pick that up. Oh shit, trapped by the bodies of these jackasses. I just wanted to run. I'm too squishy for this world. As Carl feels, especially with the cat. But he's got a pet biscuit. He goes over with Mordecai whether or not to sell it or give it to Donut. Because the pet biscuit is like a Russian roulette. It might turn his pet, his cat, into a useful companion. Could do virtually nothing, or actually, it would do something. The something would be bad, though. Make it into a monster. But there are rules in the safe room that even if the sort of pet that he gave the pet biscuit turned into a vicious monster, it would be teleported out of the said safe rooms. Because there's safe room rules throughout this, okay? The game guide one, the tutorial zone is one of those, but it's not the only one. And yeah, can't do that. Let's just see if it was this bad. Just a fucking this. Yeah, that was a little weak. I'm not enjoying it. Maybe you at home could enjoy how that worked. Yep, okay. A little bit better. Got a little bit more blood. There is a ultra. Maybe I will try the seppuku strategy in a bit. Assuming I don't fuck up here. Okay, so the pet biscuit turns the cat into a blob. So it's transforming. That's all they know. They have a little chat. A lot of details are put in there. And hallelujah, or however you say that word at that particular moment. Even if I die here. Yeah, fine. I will appear there and not the place I've been stuck at for way too long in reality. But that's besides the point. Ain't that the very baseline truth? Okay, let's get going. Okay, so the cat comes out and looks the same, but now has a royal British voice. The cat is a royal champion, princess, the queen in chunk, blah blah blah, donut. Okay, they just call her Donut. Carl just calls her Donut, and Princess Donut, of course, a stuck-up cat. Okay, you got the cat component, then you got the sort of royal champion of the cat circuit, I think. Cat show people. Always weird, okay? At least that's what I hear. Maybe they're quite normal, but the media depicts them as rather a bunch of weirdos. But that's besides the point for this particular thing. Oh, yeah. The spin that never ends. You just keep trying to fuck me over again. Okay. And I just roll right the fuck off. And they even try to attack me while I'm down. But that's the rules of the world. These people in the dungeon don't get these respawn rules. You die, and a lot of people die. 3 million go in the beginning. How many do they get cut down within the first floor? Is pretty extensive and horrifying to realize the sort of thing. So, Carl is a rather rude dude, crude dude, and Princess Donna is stuck up, even gave him the name Royal Bodyguard. They get in a fight as they go out and start trying to find one of the stairwells to the next floor. Eventually, Carl just says, fuck it, and it's like, let me get the fuck out of here, okay? They get into a fight. Princess Donut chills out a little bit more. She's still fucking annoying as all hell. If you dislike annoying characters and rough and tough characters, this isn't going to be a book series for you. I would say give it a chance. Hell, there's many series that have stupid names, even Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, I've learned. I think I'm going to try this one and see if this one feels a little bit better with the special. Maybe. Gives me a little bit of bleed. Okay. I get things that stance me. Oh! This is happening, Carl. Whether or not you like it or not. Okay. Oh, I thought you... No safe room rules here. Ah, yeah, I know it. Knew it was, love to see it, hate to feel it. But yeah, they go out, they get in a fight, they manage to come to some sort of uneasy alliance. They Donut the cat gets a special biscuit. She gets awesome stats boost, and well, technically none of the the crawlers or dungeoneers, as I'm calling them, get to level up until the 3rd floor. But they do get to develop skills, get gears, blah blah blah. Both Carl and Donut get some rather good gear, and let's see if I can not fuck this up this time. Okay, so we will see. We will see. Okay. Let's not start with the fucked up start. What? Oof. Oof. Let me not bounce off. Yeah. Bounce around. Oh, I forget what a bitch this guy is. What? I'm just completely incompetent with these buttons here. Okay, talking, walking. I'm not blonde, I swear I'm not blonde, but this guy is just difficult to deal with. I'm gonna have to equip a shield and see if I take the alternative approach. Stabby, stabby, bleed, 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 and I don't think I should really care about this. Let's just do the sepulchre blood strategy here. See how strong that makes me as a blood build master, or amateur it looks like. Still trying to see the efficiency in the game of the blood build, which does have its issues, but so let's go for it. Stab myself for some extra strength. You'll see it in action soon enough. So, okay, stabby, stabby. Blood loss. That's gonna activate something. Let me come at it. Okay, not good enough. Not gonna fucking work. Not gonna fly, guys. Okay. I need to get good, obviously, with this sort of a setup. But I can also just do the shield and fuck you approach to it instead. Got a little bit of that blood feel for it. But Dungeon Crawler Carl, back to that. So, Donut has magic missile skill, okay? She has high charisma, high intelligence, and high strength, which she really goes to waste. But her dex and constitution are locked. So that was with the pet biscuit, the intelligence boost gave her the super intelligence. She actually has better intelligence stat-wise than the human. You know, he probably has the wisdom stat, but they get into that whole mess like, wisdom stat is a really weird thing. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna try the good old shield tactic here. All sparkles of the mist. Let's see. Yeah, go with this shield. Watch me get bastardized here, because blood blade. Grant me strength and go in with the shield. What? Did that just whip completely? He's not gonna give me any love. I swear. I say, fuck this world. Blame Lucifer for the way I say okay. It's his fault. Okay, let me concentrate just briefly on this. Even as failed as it's probably gonna come across. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little bit too miserable in the game to give out too much. Yeah, this guy's just freaking fuck you. I don't care what you throw at me. I'm not gonna flinch. But I'll make you flinch. I can hit you with the... What? Do they just not go down? That's generally a stagger. I just don't think they have a stagger condition. No wonder they're fucking annoying. Okay. Got over him. There's a couple of more jackasses like that in particular. Freaking hell. Always gonna be long. Okay. Let's see. What? Oh, do not try to do this to me. Okay, at least they take the blades a little bit better. Talking about blades, Dungeon Crawler Carl, he uses his fist, which causes him trouble at first, especially with real-world mechanics at play here. He breaks his fist, eventually he gets a chain, but he doesn't do that for a while. Okay, thank you for that. Nice, yeah, slices, dices, makes julienne and fries. And let me give some blood to myself. It increases my strength, believe it or not. Will it be enough? And whiff. Okay. Whiff on this shit, and why am I trying anymore? This blood build isn't really working out for this. So, they fight a camel who spits lava. It's quite nice. That's their first encounter, and they get some meth, okay? Beautiful stuff. That'll come up again later. But eventually Carl's like, fuck this. He grabs a chain and uses that to punch people, since he has a Pula skill, and it gets up. Better than the crap weapons he gets at first. In fact, he sort of gets screwed in the gear department overall, cause he has such a unique look. Boxers with a leather jacket and no shoes, with a foot fetishist AI running the game. Spoilers, people. It's a weird thing. But it has a weird mix. The series has a weird mix between serious and just completely off the freaking rocker. So keep that in mind. Let's see how this is gonna go. Maybe I can just jump him off the edge. Nope. Fire, burn, 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 baby. Okay. Yeah, go down, big man. Don't want your kind here. Whatever kind you are. I can't tell. They disappear after they're dead. So, they go along, they beat a box. Quite some fun stuff in there that I don't want to spoil the particular series. If I'm even conveying it properly, which I'm probably not. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Okay, don't think you're gonna get me. You are so dead, guys. Yeah. Come on. Let me just use this sort of tactic, cause boom! There he goes. Oh, what? Oh, I had the wrong left hand thing equipped. Yeah, there's all sorts of screwy stuff there and here. But he's in the dungeon. They're going along. They beat a boss. They talk to Mordecai, their trainer, for a bit. And let me think of it. Okay, this is a more casual stream. We'll see how it ends up going. I might just private this with how badly I'm doing this time. But it's partially stupidity. Okay. Okay, again, apply. Want to get every advantage against this big bully up here. Okay, he's been kicking my ass all around. So, you know, no mercy for the wicked. And wrong button again. Take this. You big bully. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Thank you. Out. Double KO. Okay. Kisses and loves. I should start going okay instead of okay. Maybe I should drop that completely. It is a bad habit of mine, apparently. So we're gonna go into but the game and Dungeon Crawler Carl. How far? I don't know. Oh yeah, I wanted to skip ahead because my brain processing two things at once, having an audiobook in hand will be helpful. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's done. The audiobook is done by Sound Booth Theater, who has a wide range of selections of a lot of lit RPGs. And they have full voice acting. Although, they have full cast sometimes. The original set that I have for Dungeon Crawler Carl has just one guy. Beautiful job, though, he does. Excellent voice acting, okay? He does Carl great. He does Donut great. Does all the characters great. So... let's try this a second time around. Okay, all the buffs all around. And let's go. Let me do this right and hit him with this from the start. A burn, 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 buddy. Okay. I just don't care anymore. Oh god, this guy is kicking my ass. Run past? That'll bite me in the ass, probably. Okay, so eventually in Dungeon Crawler Carl, there's safe rooms. They do a couple things, do a little bosses, do a little jig, make a little love, get down tonight. But they get into sort of a safe room and they find other people, blue dots on their map, because of course maps are a thing in this. It's sort of a chicken egg scenario, I guess. There's some sort of, let me not even get into it, but it works like a video game, probably for the player's convenience. Okay, because this is all done by technology that is taking the form of magic, a magic system. And you know, I wish I could at least he took the blood. Just bleed to death, man. Okay. When I'm not trying to do anything fancy or screwing up, I guess I'm not a complete imbecile when it comes to this. Okay, burn. Yeah, I do say okay too much. Sheesh. let's burn the midnight oil, stick a spike up his ass, and hopefully not get too messed up this time around. And oh, okay. I was worried about the other one, and I'm just gonna give them the fiery road, because that seems to be the easiest thing here. And run. We can get a few seconds out of this, so yeah, just maybe just a little bit more. Thank you. Come again. My Apu oppression people. Yes, yes, please, Cap. No. Don't just let's burn with this. Take this. This is as far as I went, and I'm surprised it hasn't screwed me over just yet. So, yeah. And I'm gonna have to ingest this. Or maybe switch to my other setup. Because I have... Why those are good. This might actually work much better. Good old magical butcher knife, a bleed and frost on it. Also, really lightweight. Paring dagger, yeah. A little bit of a dumbass. Okay. That gives that. Okay, I am better off with that. Let's give the slice and dicing of the knife, the Ginsu knives, a little bit of a try. Because they go Super Saiyan speed at them. Might be faster even than Fist overall. But let me not, let me not do too much weirdery. Get too distracted by my own stupid commentary that I forget I got a game to play and enemies to not kill me, I hope. Okay, see. Not bad at all. Okay. Seems to be working out better than the fucking twin blades. Twin blades, great idea in theory. And practice. Ugh. And I also have this dash on this setup. Yeah, I should use it to my advantage. Okay, knife behind the back and run. I really do that a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Need to find a new filler word. Like balls to the wall. Fuck, fuck, fuck. That's probably... Goddamn donut is actually the catchphrase. Because I forgot to mention with Dungeon Crawler Carl, it's being broadcast on network television or something close enough to it by the interstellar community. International. Fuck. When it's the whole fucking universe. They don't really get into how much of the universe it is. It's just clearly enough of the universe. And yeah, that's what I was looking for. The bonfire. Burn, burn, burn before I get done. Yeah, who cares at this point? I'm just screwing all around town. Getting back into Dungeon Crawler Carl. They get into the safe room, meet other people. A little bit weird. So, they think something's up because Carl notices something. This one guy who just comes out, he has a weird skull over his head. So, guess what? He killed players. He tries to sort of write this off like, yeah, it was crazy when he came in. I had to kill this dude. Didn't even do it, you know. He tried to smooth talk his way, but they're being set up. Again, the safe rooms have rules. So these crawler killers, as they're known in the series. And I went the wrong way. But I want to get out of here anyways. Do I have my... No, I'm gonna have to do it anyways. I'd rather just be lazy with this particular thing and take a quick commercial break while I do things and you might hear noises. Okay. Yeah, I really say that. Okay. I did it again. I don't care. Got my runes back. Not that it's really helpful. Maybe I should go for the actual map. You know, a map. There's maps in Dungeon Crawler Carl. It has its own set of rules that I don't wish to spoil. Makes a very intricate part of it. So, Carl and Dota managed to escape because safe rooms, the people attacking them, freeze. They get 1 warning, 2 warnings, then you sort of get fucked if you attack people at a safe room. Freeze, longer freeze, then teleport to someplace without any of your gear or anything. Not a good look if you get the 3 strikes you're out roll. For the safe rooms, for Carl. For these crawlers, as they're known. And that's where they go from there. They run away. Carl sets up a trap, and they don't know how they get into that mighty, mighty sunset. Not to be confused with the mighty, mighty bush. Both have their own place, and I'm looking for a map. So, Carl and Donut eventually try to figure out how to get to one of these stairwells. They're not finding one in their area, so they go venturing. They come across some goblins, and thanks to a little kink in the game that makes total sense in a certain regards within the rules of this particular world. It does make sense. I don't want to explain it, but yeah. They have the ability to talk to become goblins, like the goblins that he sort of killed in order to not be killed at the beginning of the dungeon. They get Donut with her high charisma, and they sort of charm them. They manage to talk their way, smooth talk these women. Well, these goblins originally, then they do the shamankas. Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carls might be considered woke. Who knows? Who cares? Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Woke or not, doesn't matter, but funsies with the onesies. Okay, I guess. No clue what that means. I think social media is rotting my brain, but isn't that the same for everyone? So they get these particular goblins under their charm. They sort of use the meth from the camels to set up a deal for a chopper. They end up like some sort of vehicle to teleport themselves. And so they get this vehicle. It's all lovey-dovey. They get out. They actually kill the goblin's boss and they get the hell out of there, okay. And that has quite a unique twist that I don't really wish to divulge because it's sort of a gross, okay. But makes sense. It's all not real, but is it? There's a weird sort of ethic idea behind it. But that's not really something that I should divulge. So they get this chopper. They look around for one of these stairwells. He learned everything gets you skills. He gets better at riding this chopper thing they call. It's like pretty much a goblin steampunk version of motorcycle. So they travel, they come across some people out there in the world. Sort of like this, travel, travel, travel. And they don't have to worry about that fucking thing trying to fuck them over, I guess. I'm gonna do a lot of traveling. It'll enable me to talk. As long as I don't get into a particular set before I actually do something worth thinking about. So they get the chopper. Murder Dozer was earlier with the goblins. Large tangents here and there, but in the end of the day, they come across this weird group with like a shit ton of old people. You find out this one group, you know, they were like an old folks home. But there's a couple of youngish people. One, I think she's like late teens, early 20s in it, who's actually has a couple of those skulls themselves. They get a little bit worried that she's a player killer, but they were mercy killings for old people who got thrown in and suck. So these people are trying to sort of get these old people through this dungeon. They're fucking sticking. They had other people in the party. It seems there is a stairwell, but it's guarded by a floor boss. And again, don't want to sort of spoil the surprise. Carl Donut managed to convince them to train and that they would take out the boss, because despite the manager telling them to look for a stairwell instead of taking out a floor boss on this thing, they don't think they'll find it. So they make a plan to beat this one boss at the end of the floor. So they go out to train, and there's quite an interesting arc where they use Donut's charisma again to charm some fairies. There's even a particular item, there's different items and tattoos that sort of, you know, improve like your stats, make a some NPC. In Donut's case, she has a charm bracelet that makes it so winged fairy creatures automatically do not get hostility, and that works out for them. And the sort of bootleg project that these fairies are doing, it's quite weird. The writing's actually rather good for what it is, but there's a lot of meta commentary because they're on a freaking TV show. I might even be jumping too much far ahead with this. No, I think they end up having to do the fairies before they end up... No, yeah, I am jumping ahead. Sorry, folks. They go against a different boss called... What is he? He's a big muscly guy mixed with like a lizard mob creature. The Juicer guy. Steroids enhanced man. So that's where Carl gets the chain and like, let me not beat these people with my bare fist. Okay. That's the particular moment. And it's smart. It doesn't hurt as much. They barely get across it. They get a little bit of drama, make a little love. No, they don't really do that. But they do a couple of other things before they get back to the party and manage to take out the boss with a rather interesting plan. And then get to the next floor. And they find out there's a special secret sauce within this story. Let me just hit this thing. Okay, that will make the wind accessible for me in the game. Beautiful stuff. Love that beautiful beam footage. Okay, gotta love it, hate it, make it, wake it. Up the wind chute I go. And Dungeon Crawler Carl, yeah, they beat the boss, go up the stairs, and they end up mic got disconnected, weirdly enough. But yeah, they end up on some sort of weird game show, not game show, talk show. Being like, we are a popular talk show, late night talk show, because there's a program, because there's another set of rules. I mentioned that this was all part of a television series, like a universal principle thingy out there that gets ratings, and you get viewers, you get sponsors, and that helps you get better loot and crap like that. I don't know. Don't want to go too far into it. It's quite cool in many different ways, and it fits the setting, fits the mood. A very serious series underneath a very absurdist comedic piece, what it appears to be. There's more to meet the eye with this particular series than it seems for something called Dungeon Crawler Carl, where a guy basically gets cheated on and the earth gets to pretty much obliterate it. At least all the structures get destroyed, and everyone in those structures sort of get killed and reincorporate it into the dungeon. There is the guy, the muscly guy who they fight before they fight the final boss, who they said likes a merger between a real person and one of those lizard things, given this stupid script to sort of go off of. And maybe I should try to take him, although I am not doing good with that in my track record. But you know what, things can change. Let me go for the backstab with this to start with. Then I will show raise to the sky, praise the sun, or praise the fire in this particular case, and not as tough as the other guy. Thank God for that. Small favors, I guess. But yeah, let's go up the ladder as they go down the stairs to the next floor. They get on a game show. So they get clued in by this game show, which you have to see her. Her name's Aldette, and she is human despite how she comes across in the beginning of the particular series. Okay, because she's got quite a unique look that seeing is believing, part of the absurd charm of the series. But you got aliens, and you got a weird alien scenario. And here is my beautiful Grace. Lost Grace discovered. Sit down, have a powwow with this, have a little bit of fun. And as for the next part of Dungeon Crawler Carl, find out next episode. No. Okay, might as well just get it over with. They get down the stairs. They get to the next floor. They have a jackass just fire stuff at them, I guess. Craptastic. Thank you very much. Try again. They go. Then there's this whole circus subplot, which isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. I give it 3 bomber madmen out of 4. And if you don't know what that rating is, Carl, along with his putrid skills, learns to love the bomb, like Dr. Strangelove. So, his main 2 skills are bombing. That's how they end up taking out a lot of these bosses, like the Goblin boss. They don't even go in. And giving Carl, again, don't want to spoil that surprise with it. It might be a little off-putting to some people, but other people, let's just say it involves short goblins. Those who know the reference. Those who don't, won't. Perfect as that. And how should I approach this now? I already took my chug-a-lot. So maybe sit at the Sacred Flame and get a little bit more of that. We will see. A Lost Grace discovered. Discover me. So within the second floor, they come across this really weird circus sort of setup. Undead? I guess undead and parasitically infected circus troupe. And there's this half-Naid... oh, why can I never say that? Naga, sorry. I think half Naga, half elf. But you find out there's some rules with secondary performances. And this is like elite NPC. So they get stuck in a... Basically some writer for this... The writing's really weird. Because you have this dungeon crawler thing, then you have secondary productions going on and long into this death battles for humanity. You have writers who program these NPCs to pull out acts, and they're called elite NPCs. And there's some weird rules within that I think is cool. A lot of people would probably find it a neat little detail. A lot of other guys would at least appreciate the chick is naked. Okay. You know, sex sells anywhere you go. And being part of the international thing, I'm sure that also applies to freaking the one character, the all-debt character, for a certain reason. The Morith Ruins. I miss you, Morith Ruins. And is this a MP? Nope, it's someone who's gonna kill me. Whoops. Eyes ain't as good as... I'm like, is that an NPC in my near... Oh, no, I'm gonna die if I'm gonna be this fucking dumb. But yeah, they encounter this NPC. There's a whole little section where they have to take out the circus. So they have to deal with... But the political... politics is probably the wrong word, but... politicking, you know, it's more business politicking than politics. Although that does come up. There's a certain character, the people running the show have a certain sort of overlapping relationship with, that would be called, you know, I don't know if they'd be called, I think fascists or Nazis. Beware of this particular series. I'm like, are those NPCs? No, bad. Stop thinking these assume people are not NPCs. Not much. Just having my fun with the game and explaining a book series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Because I want to see if I can multitask. I think I failed on both fronts. Both talking about the series. I'm at the part where... the main character, Dungeon Crawler Carl, well, just Carl, sort of gets roped into this sort of sci-fi sort of a soap opera within his sort of death battle game that he's been forced into. Yeah, it's quite weird. Yeah, I'm Sparkles. I have such a sparkling personality. It's good to see she's out and about, but I don't think I threw enough love her way for her to want to stay. Sorry, not engaging as much with, sorry, it's just a little bit hard to keep up with the two things that I'm already trying to do. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but you know how it goes. Yo, back on this grind with my Bloodbuild and trying to explain a particular audiobook, which, well, it's a book series, but it's also got quite an interesting thing called Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm on the second layer. It's a death battle game, and by the second floor you find out about some of the weird rules about this universe. Like, it's an interstellar program that's gonna get me hit by a fucking arrow to the face, because I am definitely not paying full attention there. Yeah, good game. Well, I like the game. I'm half reading. Sorry. Jeez. Okay. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to keep up until I'm in a safe place. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, Miss Sparkles is the biggest simp of dev. That's much I can gauge from that. And my cats are playing with the bag because they have no respect for my state of play today. Okay, so go up, up, up. See, oh. Can I go up, up, up? Nope. Need to break a stone before. But it looks like I came across a map, which is always good. As for, yeah, they get a half naiad, half elf chick, naked, I think I have that naiad wrong, okay? I think Nagini, you know, a water species. And she has weird powers of, having her tits out all the time. No, she has, like, this weird blood magic, which actually would fit this particular build if I could get it to work. Not that it's completely horrible, just the twin blade, the twin blade strategy with this blood build isn't really working out. I had to switch over to a knife pack. Probably just built improperly, or maybe I should switch things up at the end of the day. Blood builds can be fickle, but really powerful if you get it going. Just can't quite get it to work the way most people get it. Probably because I need to get good. And ow, sheesh. Drink up. This bud is on you. Yeah, things coming in, and I hate those fucking birds. I think they're just call-out birds. Macross. Macro? Yeah. I'll probably end up reading chat once I fucking get to a nice place. I should have done it there, but, you know, Foresight's 2020, and I just want to make some waves. Find some cool items, see what I come across. Done this with several different characters, but I forgot I had a blood build, and I wanted to see how well it would fare. Not great. Okay. What? Someone saw a video and she was in his DMs? That's believable. Macross arrows. Okay. Yep. Everyone knows Macross, the series. Absolutely understand. Not the biggest fan of Mecca. No, I'm not Islam. I'm not Muslim. Sorry. So it's not Mecca. It's Macross. Oh fuck. Why do I always fuck up with these names like Evangelion? Why do all these freaking? Then there's Ross, and there's that weird one with the angel face guy. Mecca. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it. A lot of people like to hate on it. They just sometimes you have to question the people in the mecha, the mecha genre. I mean, there's only so much you can do with the super suit. No, sorry, not a Muslim, not a good Muslim boy. I do not go down on my hands and knees facing Mecca 8 times a day, I think. No, yeah, I am barely a Catholic, a Gnostic at the core. I want to believe, guys, but sorry, the world is a little bit complex and doesn't seem like any religion's God sort of maps on well with the reality that we exist in. Oh yeah, maybe I should just go for the maps. I know my way to get across everything, and unplugging, you're gonna get some silence, boys, because I want to Is it RIP? Or is it just notifying you my audio went out? That's the better question there. We'll see in the next few minutes. Okay, no, I just put it out so I can make mouse sounds without it coming across on the mic. So, going to get the map, then maybe I'll do something realistically, okay? And trust me, next time I see Classic Phoenix, you know, yeah, I'm gonna start talking shit about Mecha. Okay, you're just asking for trouble by telling me don't let Classic Phoenix says about it. No, I'm playing this. Yeah, I got this on my console, so a little bit lame. But I didn't have the PC that I have now for running games, so the PC I had couldn't run this. My current PC probably could, but I bought it on PlayStation 4, so I'll live with that and go with it. Okay, not upgrading to PlayStation 5 because fuck Sony. And yeah, thank you for the cookbook, dear young man. But gonna burn. Oh, you heard squeaking sounds. Okay. I just saw mouse. I'm like, you know, I'm on controller. Hell, even if I was on PC, I probably would set this up on controller. I just have a console. I grew up a console peasant, so I still have a lot of the same bad habits as them. Not that I like that term. Why did people start calling people console peasants? I just think the PC master race is a little bit racist. And thank God that didn't kill me. I'm like, wait. Is this fall gonna kill me? I'm at a site of grace. Do I even want to go it? The Lord is with you. Okay. I guess I'll give this particular dungeon, whatever. I don't know what to call these. These are like mill shop workers. Okay. And where you can pick up material to upgrade your weapons, but I'm sort of far along. Most of my weapons are already well upgraded here. Why do I feel it's a trap? Okay, maybe it's not a trap. It's a trap for you, fucker. Should have put a little bit of a flavor on that. So, interesting. Okay, did not see you. Let's see how you like, Blades of Justice. Slices, dices, makes julienne and fries. Gotta say that joke several more times, guys. The quick kung fu knives, they're coming for you. A new gear, a new life. Fair enough, fair enough. I wouldn't say that, but... Oh! Thank you. Sheesh. They're doing me favors? Let me get this prepped. That was quite... Oh, fire's not going to be very efficient here, I don't think. Thank you for clearing the way for me. Okay. So, I do want to... I don't know if I want to get... no, I definitely don't want to fight that thing with this thing on top of that thing. There's lots of scary things in this game. Scary blobs of annoying stuff, which... Why am I using a fire weapon? Because I'm dumb. Obviously. But it's got a hint of blood. It's called Blood Flame. It's a enchantment you can put in. Ow, ow, ow. I felt that blow from before it even connected. Because I'm like, is that a giant? Yeah, that's a giant. These giants are hard. They're rock giants, okay? They have a weak spot in the back, so... did I have this little cheap thing? Nope, nope, nope. Gonna drink my little potions like a good little boy. And yeah, even in the game, there's potion mechanics. The world building of Dungeon Crawler Carl is rather well thought out. I think the writing's good. It's odd though. Okay, some people will find it weird. Really hard to tell it. I've been off this train for so long. And yeah, blobs come down. Is there going to be a ladder here, or should I just cut my loss and run? Yeah. Sometimes running is the smarter thing, but freaking hell. Freaking hell. Okay, let's do it. Not going to be greatly effective, but... Wrong button. Enchant this. Okay. Seems a little bit dumb, but okay. Thank you. Come again. Will I survive? I just don't know where else to go. This looks like the way to go. And you know what? Slices, dices, mix julienne and fries. You see, I stop for a moment. And I get punished for it, of course. And oh, sorry, I have to go back. This is just. I'm hoping there's gonna be another way. Yeah, you just see this is a no-win situation here. Okay, this just seems so dumb. Let me try the knife approach. At least that's somewhat effective against them. I didn't want to go up against a group of them and be like, these weapons are horrible. And that hurt. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this blood build will be very effective against rock creatures. I'm thinking not, but I've been wrong before, and I don't want to step into fucking lava. I hate fucking lava monsters. Mighty morphin lava monsters. Okay, I'm gonna respect, not respect. I'm gonna try a different. Go back to the safety, the light of my fire. My safe room, so to speak. And I've been so far off the dungeon stuff, and it's really hard to get a gauge on that. But getting back on that train, not that I probably should. I should just focus on not totally getting my ass sort of a certain thing here. Okay? Let me sit down, have a powwow, adjust my Ashes of War to not completely mess me up. Trying to take on fucking flame things, okay? Flame things. Fire, I don't think is good. What should I apply? Please tell me I have something like that. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay. No worries. Hell, I even have this. Looks like my scythe pack. Okay, let's give it a try. I forgot I got a little bit of ice frost for my... Hell, the knives have a fucking... Okay, switch it over to ice. I think this hits harder, so... This hits harder than my little whip. Rose whip. I like myself some good Yu Yu Hakuno show. Hell, I even did a D&D session where I tried to build a druid to be like Kurama. I always fuck up names, so it's hard to tell. A Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's a book series. I was intermittently talking about the series, but you know how streams go. Maybe it's not the best use of a stream time. Who knows? Who cares? I got a scythe now, bitch, okay? It's got a frostbite to it. I sort of have a little bit of a Reaper look. Let's see how well these fire motherfuckers want to handle. This. Yep. Ice scythe, baby. With my frost stomp. Ah. He was not that impressed by my frost stomp. But let's get this going here. Maybe he will be impressed by my frost stomp. Probably not. That looks ouchie ouchie, bad bad. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander. Okay, yeah. Okay, he was not that impressed with my frost stomp. Let's see if this guy is. Well, obviously not a fan of that. The one time I was on the D&D, I was on a several for the Thinkers, but that sort of is gone now. So sad, too bad. Dorcas has issues with planning it. We'll see. Yeah, of course, taking him on in the corridor. Dumb. Dumb all the way down. Up, please. Maybe I'll have better luck with these guys up here. Oh, God. Okay, take my insurance thing and just go balls to the wall with this. Okay. Have a little bit of ice frost stomp. Okay. I should just wait with a quick attack instead of going with the big time me up. Cover me in lava. Yes. So sad. Too bad. Maybe run past the bitch. Okay. Maybe I'm just getting to the point where I'm too tired to do this. Getting old. Can't go too late in the night, streaming, talking, playing games. Just wasting your entire night. Feel like falling on yawn there. But that's besides the point. Give it a little bit go. Dungeon Crawler Carl, a great sci-fi book, which is on its 8th book. It's a little bit wacky, a little bit absurd, but it's quite a book to read. I did a quick rundown of it for anyone who's curious about it. It's definitely one of the newer series out there, because I have a particular perspective. I don't like something, I will abandon the shit out of it. Pure and utter true. Okay, I did not go in a Star Wars. It started getting bad, I was out. Okay, Star Trek, the same exact thing. And I try to find greener pastures. Hell, that's how I got onto anime. Fucking so much Western crap just got on my nerves for one reason or another. It's not all about wokeness. In fact, very little bit of about it probably would be wokeness, but at least I'm glad I'm not invested in it, given the horrible crap that's coming out of Hollywood nowadays. And you know what? I die. Because you can't go against the rock. You can't stop the rock. And I just lose all those runes because I was a dumbass. See? Falling apart overall. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Let me finish the first fucking book in case I'm not lazy asshole and want to stream think any of what I'm talking about is worth cutting apart and put it into this. Probably not. But yes. Eventually, they get into some intrigue with the naked, tattooed, naiad, half elf chick, who strangely, I think her boobs gets bigger in a later book. I think they're described as small in the first book, and later on. It's not necessarily inconsistencies with the actual book series. It's the fact that pretty much there's a meta narrative about writers, because there's writers within this book. Okay, I don't know if that's a lazy. I think the characters are strong enough that I don't think it's bad writing, just for the sake of bad writing. You know, that cherry nut of a criticism. Yeah, my book features bad writers. That's why some of these scenarios are bad. I mean, I could see a little bit of humor in there for that sort of thing there, but yeah, they do the circus bit, and I'm struggling. There's a whole side plot. There's a whole minion. There's a little chicken-looking thing who's gonna end up growing up to be a raptor. Who the cat gets a fucking dinosaur minion, or pet should I say, which is sort of an ironic twist of things. What a twist. Okay, not quite, but yeah, she wants to have the pretty pets, and she was the pretty pet. And for that particular thing, I'm trying to figure out how that first book ended up. Let me just not be a total bitch. Well, yeah, actually be a total bitch for once. And just be like, I don't want to mess with The Rock. Okay. Rock's a cool guy, actor. Dwayne Johnson, I think. Don't want to get stuck in a hole. Going up the stairs. Why do you want a wrench, Romeo? Should I trust you with a wrench? Maybe I should just ignore that. I'm not capable of wrenching anyone right now. Multitasking's bad enough as it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the line, popping up, and hopefully this does not bite me in the ass. Probably will. Oh, lovely. Not a fucking dead end for once. Yeah. There's also a whole issue in this about game balancing, because there's pretty much this, the crawl, it's like explained, and you have a particular alien species sponsoring basically the destruction of humanity. Quite interested in the book series. They're fish people, okay. I would say go with lizard people as a joke, but I guess they have they're not going to go for all the comedy, and yeah, I think this is the room I was like, I'm glad I just got the fuck out of here. And don't have to deal with you anymore, and that's a lot of fucking things. Ice, baby. Too hot to handle. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you there. That really didn't seem to do much. Oh, and I'm getting tacked. Okay, let's just hope I go down and I don't die. Okay, I went down and don't die. Did that do me any favors? I don't know. I just know the frost stomp fucking was a waste of fucking anything. I hope, yeah. I mean, I may, yeah. Let me just not engage with this. Okay, you guys, I want no part. I disavow everyone. Everyone needs to be disavowed all the time, not just Dr. Respect. Okay, these are more little disavowals. Okay. If anyone wants to know my stance on if someone does something wrong, I don't want to know what it is. I just disavow. Okay, but you don't know what it is. You can't shame them. I don't shame people. Okay, you got to live with the consequences of your actions, people. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to be your fucking daddy, okay? I'm not gonna be anyone's internet daddy. Not gonna happen. Find a different... Oh, God. Okay. I don't even know what to say about you boys. Okay, I should probably do something, but this is my game stream, and I'm fucking up enough. I don't... This is just the end of the world for the game stream. Oh. Okay, it's just, like, why is my sight not reaching? I'm just really getting lazy now. So, lazy now, finish up the book. The freaking people in the fucking chat. Okay. Gonna kill. Hell, that's even sort of line within the book. There's this, they call her the kill lady because she's like the announcer every floor, and with like patch notes and shit. And she always gives the crawlers advice. Remember, crawlers, kill. So they call her the kill lady, and don't die me, okay? Do not die. Oh, just fall short. Okay, freaking hell. Hate you. I think the scythe, as cool as it is, it's just very deceptive to me. Depth perception and all. Is there something around this corner that wants to kill me? I should know. Just gonna run instead of get killed. Okay, up, jump. They say white men can't jump. I don't know what color this character is. I just go pretty much bare basic. I want to play, and I don't care because my character's going to be covered up by armor. Okay, there's sometimes when you want to look at a nice ass, and sometimes you're like, it doesn't really matter here. Okay. I think this is something... No, yeah, maybe... Was he there before? I think this is the main room? I don't know. My brain is not built for this at this particular time. So, what do we have here? Some coals. Oh, yes, all these guys. And this fucking frost stomp does nothing to them. It does nothing! Like, really? Is this weapon just not tuned towards this? Yeah, I think I was a retard. Probably. Okay. Yeah, am I better off just jumping down? I don't even know at this particular point. Okay. No spam chatters. You are rough. I'm just finally getting into it. I probably shouldn't. Disavow, guys. Just disavow. I think it's a safer way. Oh, I'm just stomp around. I don't even care anymore. Oh, God. Is this the same place as I came down? Let's hope not. It looks different. Does it feel different, though? That's the important things. Yeah. Don't have the brain power to fit it up. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Just trust me. It's good. It's good, guys. Just trust me. Just listen and believe. You know, I tell other people not to do that, but I'm a hypocrite, obviously. Okay. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Definitely interesting if you're into a very personal, very relatable sort of story that gets cringe sometimes, but the most delightful, absurdist cringe and comedy, but still really strong characters, and I think really good writing. Oh, I can just do the smash from the front, just he takes no fucking damage. Not that I can do any damage, not that these guys ever take damage. Okay, just go along, not worth the effort in killing those things. They're just fucking tough, annoying, hard-hitting rock guys. And what is this going to be my reward? It might actually be a cool reward. And you know what? Can you not say you did? I can't assume that. Assuming makes the ass out of you and me. I do know after this sort of arc with... Oh god, my brain's getting scattered at this point. I never need to sleep. I just need to end the stream. Okay, and play for another hour or so without the burden of trying to do something separate. I mean, I'm trying to be a master of multitasking, and it's like training for that, but I don't think it's gonna work out too well. So, another failed experimental stream from me, and I was going to my computer. So, you guys have a good night, and I will try not to have this build be such shit the next time I stream this game. And fucking that all up. That might have closed things out anyways. Nope. Just weirdness. Can you not be a bitch?